What I think we mentioned last week is if we really investigate, most of our unhappiness is coming from where? We think that it's coming from the external world. We consider that most of our unhappiness or happiness is because of what we have, because of what other people are doing, because of our external world. However, in reality, if we really investigate, most of our happiness or unhappiness is really coming because of our attitude, because of what we're thinking, what's going on in our own mind, because of our own emotions. We gave that example of if you around in a place with people that are really great, really wonderful, people that you're really happy with, a beautiful place with good food, good accommodation, maybe there's nice music, everything seems perfect externally. However, in our mind, we might be very angry, very upset, something might not be going the way we want, and then what happens is we're very angry, we're very upset, we're not happy, we don't even appreciate what's around us, even the good food that is in front of us, we don't enjoy, we have no appetite. And so all of the external factors are there to be able to have a good time, to be happy, to enjoy ourselves, but we don't enjoy ourselves. So we see it's not because of the external things we're unhappy or dissatisfied or depressed, it's because of what's going on in our mind. On the other hand, you look at places like in Nepal, like in Africa, people might not have a lot, very, very little. However, they're very happy, very relaxed, enjoying themselves, smiling. So they've got, what is the difference? They have a really good state of mind. It's not because of all of the material abundance that they are so happy or they are full of joy. It's because of what's going on in their own minds. It's because of their attitude towards what they have. So we see again, this is the effect of the mind on the way we perceive things. So yes, if we have many things, if we have a good environment, a beautiful environment, we have a lot of wealth, we have a lot of abundance, this is fine, this is great, but it's also very important that we have the right mindset. Because as we mentioned earlier, if you have all of this, but you don't enjoy, you don't appreciate, you don't cherish, you're not content with what you've got, then it doesn't really matter. You're sitting with everything, all of these potential enjoyments, but all you're doing is thinking about what else can I have, thinking about what's wrong, what's not good, what you're dissatisfied about. You often see people that are very angry or dissatisfied in the beginning. For a day or 2 or 3 days, they're very happy. They like what's around them. And then after a while, they start looking at, oh, this is wrong. That's wrong. This is not right. They find things to be angry about. They find things to be discontent about. They find things to be unhappy about. Not because they want to do it, not because they purposefully think that this is what's important to do. It's because they just can't control these habits of theirs. Or sometimes it is actually because they think that it's good, it's clever to find things that are not right or to be dissatisfied about. And so all that happens is they just create their own unhappiness. On the other hand, there's other people that they have just a little, and this is enough. They're just very happy. They're just full of joy, very content. Wow, look what I've got today. Aren't I so lucky? How wonderful. Jejushna. Rejoice. And so this is why they say people that have a mind that is content, this is the greatest wealth. If we don't have this mind that is content, then we don't have this wealth. Then we're always looking, always discontent, always unhappy, always finding something to be, to complain about, to moan about, become unhappy very easily. And is this to do with the external environment? No. Again, this is to do with our own personal attitude towards everything. So again, we see, oh, we can just really become much, much happier just by having a mind that is content, by changing the way we think. Well, I can be happy with what I've got. I can enjoy with what I've got. And if I need something, I don't need so much. I can just really have a very simple life. Simple in how? Simple in my attitude. Enjoy with what we have. This is really a great wealth. Not always looking for what I don't have, but appreciate and enjoying what we have. Enjoying what comes to us. So what is causing so much of our unhappiness? What is causing so much of our discontentment? So much of our dissatisfaction? Our dissatisfaction is this monkey mind of ours. So you hear many teachers calling it the monkey mind. What is this monkey mind? This mind that is so busy. And when the mind is so busy, what is this mind thinking? Is it thinking so many happy thoughts, joyful thoughts, rejoicing thoughts, thoughts of helping others and making others happy? Or is it full of thoughts that this is so stressful, this is so worrisome, this is so dissatisfying, still have to do this, this is what makes me anxious, this is what makes me upset, full of fear because of what the media is telling us this is wrong or that is wrong. There's a whole industry on fear. And where's the fear? Is it to do with the physical world so much, or is it to do with what's going on in our mind again? So this is the monkey mind. It's always working, it's always active. So this is how meditation is going to help us, by watching this monkey mind. Let it rest for a while. It's so used to working, and it works so much. Give it a break, let it relax. If we think about our body, we want to have some peace and quiet, we want to relax. We do relax our body, and this is very good, this is very important. However, how often do we relax our mind? How often do we just say, just let's rest and stop thinking, just sit and enjoy and appreciate where we are, our life, the people around us? How much time do we spend doing this? How many people are really actually able to do this? Many people say, okay, I'm going to relax now. And what do? After a little while, they get distracted. I need to find something to do. Let me look at my phone. Let me look at the television. Let me find something to do. Sitting there, what happens? Oh, I can relax now. Then after a few minutes, start thinking about what's wrong, what still has to be done. Something that is dissatisfying. This is very nice. How many times do we say this word, but? This is so nice, but there's this wrong, or that wrong, or this could improve, or that could be better. Why can't we just sit there and say, wow, this is just so nice, this is so joyful, how wonderful, how pleasant, how entertaining, how peaceful, and just relax and be present in what is happening right now. For many people, this is very difficult. So maybe sit down for a little while, sit for a few minutes and see for how long, in your own time, you can just relax, let your mind relax. Sit in a state without getting involved in all sorts of thoughts, without being busy in your own mind. Let's try this for a few minutes.